guys, if you haven't heard yet, we have a merch store now. It's got all kinds of cool stuff, like character shirts for each of the boys, our Ouroboros logo, the Ouroboros logo with all the boys, and that one can come on a jacket too. If you want to rep our sage wisdom of play to your you can get that on a shirt or a jacket, and our Roll for Focus pill bottle logo on a shirt or a mug. And we have so many ideas for the future too. So if you want to support us some more and get some cool swag, go to ttrpgswag.com/pages/rollforfocus and check it all out. 50% of all profits go straight to us, while the other 50% go to TTRPG Swag for hosting and helping. Thanks!
Welcome to Roll for Focus. With me today I have...
Mars, pronouns he, they. I'll be playing our ever-changing fighter, Rokane, he, him.
I'm Cody, pronouns she, they. I'm playing our lovely single dad, Leon and Egan, who's not feeling too great right now.
I'm Artemis, pronouns they, them. I'm playing Zealous, the tiefling sorcerer, pronouns he, him. He's getting less scared, now he's mostly angry, so, improvement?
Emily, they, them, you know the deal. I play everyone else. Let's try to kill these guys.
The enemies. The bad guys.
Yeah, not us, hopefully.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Totally. Mm-hmm. Sure.
So, we open the round up with the Gaunt one.
No
recap of
At
last
all?
fight?
Oh yeah, last fight, we did a lot of fight.
Yep.
Some people hit people, other people didn't hit other people.
Egan used his fairy fire for the first
Egan
time.
used his fairy fire for the first time on purpose. Grolin accidentally killed Dono.
Was that the session before, though?
No, that was last session.
Okay.
That's the only note I took for last session was Dono, HP with its structure.
I have Grolin kills Dono with a sword burst. That's all I have.
All my notes are tucked back in way, so I don't have them to compare.
That's fair.
But yeah, we've got...
And we lowered a threshold with Egan's opportunity attack.
Which is good for us.
Which is good for us.
Hopefully.
Yeah, we've got the Hydrodae, a brown bear, and Ichoric ooze,
And a gaunt one.
and a gaunt one on the map right now.
Yeah, infected gaunt one and infected brown bear.
Yeah.
Yes. So now we start with the infected gaunt one.
Yes.
That-
Which Grolin just pierced the hell out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Struck through the heart, and you're to blame. You give love. Which is the second time I've sung that song today.
A bad
But it's
name.
the first time for this session, so it's okay.
Yeah, I think it's gonna keep going for the unicorn.
No, that's fair.
I'm sorry.
Mars was just trying to keep her alive for another round.
Yeah, I just wanted her to hit one more time.
Maybe it'll roll like shit and won't hit her.
Can the unicorn heal herself?
It says it has to touch someone with its horn. I don't really think it can. I mean, it could.
It does have a self-heal as a legendary action, but...
But
I don't
she's
have
not
legendary.
big enough for legendary actions yet.
Yeah, and if that's specifically under a legendary action, you couldn't use
Yeah.
the other one.
Yeah.
I would say, anyways.
That's a 19 on the die.
Yeah, bye, Uni. Who we still don't have a name for.
She only had 2 HP.
Okay. So yeah, way overkill. Yeah. Which means gonna turn its second attack. I'm so sorry.
Egan.
Okay.
16?
Yeah, that hits.
6. Plus 1.
7.
Plus 4.
11. I'm still up, thanks to whoever healed me last.
The
Thanks
unicorn.
to the unicorn.
Yeah.
I'm at 4 now.
Unfortunately, it's a bonus action to be able to spend the stone to protect an ally. So I can't, do
Yeah.
that.
It's fine. I'm fine. I'm still up. I don't feel good, but I'm still up.
That's Stellis. Stellis, you're still in the water, right?
Yes, I was.
But you're not submerged.
No. I got one black stone. Why do you keep handing me the round ones?
Because they're at the top.
I've also been in the water since my last turn.
Oh.
Does that matter?
Yes.
Deeper in the water, anyways. Yeah.
The deeper you are, the more you're getting.
I'm
but-
actively swimming right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
in the part where I am swimming.
Okay.
Thank you. I also got a black one for that.
Yeah,
Fucking
you
shit.
get a lot more if you're submerged, as
yeah.
we saw, but...
I'm like head above water treading at this moment.
Yeah. Zelos was going to dive, but then the gaunt one decided to come after Egan. But I'd have disadvantage to hit it, and hopefully I would not hit you if I did something.
I don't like that.
I'm just
I know.
pointing it out. Yeah, I think he kind of glances down. He knows who I think the gaunt one coming at, not the gaunt one, sorry, the Hydrodae coming at him. But Egan did just get fucked up pretty badly.
Yeah, that didn't feel great.
So he's going to twist and shout. No. Ray of Frost at the gaunt one. Did I use Chill Touch on them earlier? Was that
I don't think
effective?
you've used Chill Touch today yet, no.
No, on the earlier gaunt one fight.
No. I don't
No.
think you did. Gwilyn did. And
the
it
gaunt
worked.
one- In the gaunt one fight?
Yeah.
Okay. I might do that then.
But it worked against an uninfected gaunt one. We don't know if it'll work against an infected gaunt one.
Yeah.
I think I'll stick with Ray of Frost. Well, that's 9.
Nah.
Sorry. I tried.
No, I appreciate it.
Hey, you know what? I can spend some blackstones and I can do a reroll.
Good.
I think it's 3? No, 2. 2?
Two for a reroll, same as the white ones.
Yep.
For me, yeah. Okay, let's do that. Sure, I've got shit tons of them over here.
Might as well use what you got.
And
Exactly.
just
Flat.
yeah, just a single D20 reroll.
Well, that's a 7 plus 5.
12.
So close, but no.
Yeah.
But what you see happen is you do this Ray of Frost, and then you get, and from you comes this, like, ichoric smoke, and your Ray of Frost turns black, like black ice, which is kind of what it was. Oh, wait, no, because it's tiefling.
Yeah, so that's just normal ice.
But it turns into like black ice and tries to come back around, but it doesn't.
It just goes wide,
Yeah.
just in the different direction.
Yeah, I think Zealous is kind of like, sorry, Egan,
It's all
running,
right.
getting tired, or running low, I don't know, magic.
I understand. It's all right. Oh, fuck me. I forgot to roll my con save for my last attack as well. Nat 20. We're great. Still have fairy fire.
Yeah, if only that gaunt one had fairy fire too. I'm considering if I want him to move.
That's fair. Technically, Froggy is deep at the moment, so wouldn't get an opportunity attack from him.
Yeah. I think we are going to dive back in the water, like kind of check the position of Hydrodae, but be swimming towards Gaunt One and Egan, because if I can get around, possibly flanking, no, somewhere like here. So I'm back in the water, but then that will be all for me because I don't have any bonus actions. I don't have spell slots or sorcery points to be able to do anything with.
Okay. So that makes it Egan's turn. He is going to climb out of the water and be flanking with Zealous.
Okay, out of the water.
Out of the water. And he is going to bonus action, neck a potion, and as a thief rogue, I get to use an object interaction as a bonus action, so I get max heal from my potion.
Yeah.
So that's 2d4 plus 2, so 10. And that's what I didn't do, like I said I was going to over the break, decide what I was going to wild shape into. Oopsies. It's fine. Where is my bear? Yeah. As an action, he's going to wild shape, and his fur starts to turn dark as he slowly morphs into his bear, which I get to use my little bear token for now.
Which is somehow less impressive looking than Egon's actual token.
It's fine. And that'll be my go. Because that was some movement, a bonus, and an action.
Yep. Not a bad.
Reared up on my hind legs, looking all intimidating.
That did not sound like an intimidating sound.
I can't bear, okay? So that takes us to Grolin.
Don't shoot the bear.
Please don't shoot the bear. He just He just watched me shift.
I'm sure he knows druids exist.
Just didn't know I was one.
Yeah.
Which I'm not, but
Shh. He doesn't know that.
And my HP is
Gonna keep going for that fucking gaunt one. He knows what it can do. He doesn't want it getting on you. As much as he doesn't like that that's by him, he's like, I can't let that gaunt one...
To be fair, it's less,
Yeah.
not as close to Grolin as it is to us.
Yeah.
Being up in the
But, you know,
wall.
that it's close enough to make him nervous after last time, but he's like,
but
Yeah.
I've got at least 6 seconds before it gets anywhere close to me.
oh, thank you to that +9. He just hits.
Woo, go Grolin.
He wouldn't have if he didn't have that high of a bonus.
Go, Grolin, go, Grolin, go.
10 damage, arrow comes through, hits it in the shoulder, and then, yeah, just a little lizard before climbing off its arms and going on Egan's back and then just waddling away.
It gives like a shake.
And then he waddled away. But hey, Gwilyn's doing a nice, consistent, like, 10 damage to this thing.
That's
That's
helpful.
nice.
That's good.
Chipping away is great. Who summoned the bear? Who rolled the bear up?
Me.
Mars.
Mars?
So it's your turn next.
Oh.
Yeah, I rolled the ooze.
Y'all gonna yell at me again.
Probably.
Don't roll the other shitty one. Don't roll a bad one.
Just bring the dogs in.
Who let the dogs in?
So far,
Mars.
Cody and Mars.
Yeah.
Mars just brought more of them in.
Yeah.
Which means it's the Hydrodae. And we've already established it doesn't like you, Zealous.
No, it doesn't.
So it's going for you with all its attacks.
Okay. Does it just scoot sideways to me?
Scoot sideways, lifts up, also heals.
Fuck you for that.
It's lifting up out of the water, or
Like head up above water, since
Okay.
Zealous is kind
Yeah.
of head up above water, I assume.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it
yeah.
still was in
No,
there for
yeah.
a whole round, so...
yeah, because it dropped back down after. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 2 claws and a bite on you, Zealous.
Woo!
$13.
Does not hit.
Woo!
24.
Yeah, that hit.
10 slashing damage.
Okay.
Did you just nat 20?
And that 20 on the bite.
Bye, Zealous.
So that is an auto 14
Woof.
plus 7.
21.
And technically, I think you're down.
Yep. I'm.
Technically, you'd have a save on the fucking...
Sleep thing. Sleep spit, but,
But
you're
you
just
went to sleep.
unconscious.
Unconscious is not sleep, but yes.
Well, it even says, on a failed saving throw, the target falls unconscious for 1d4 rounds. So,
Okay.
It's just flavored as sleepy times.
yeah.
I just need to know, like, is it sleeping, unconscious? What
Oh,
are we
you're
doing?
unconscious because
Okay.
you got it's your health, not the sleep spittle.
Okay, well, that's what I was wondering. Like,
Yeah.
what's the cause of this? Is this...
Yeah, it is the damage.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, y'all see Zealous over there treading water, then all of a sudden, I think he just kind of sinks back as whatever the...
But Zealous fully goes down.
Good. And I'm a bear. I can't do dick right now.
Hole in the side of him.
Yeah, with how you keep saying it keeps hitting the same exact spot, it sounds like he just doesn't have that portion of his side anymore, frankly.
Yeah, which I'll say, even as a bear, Egan, it is not bleeding as much as it should be because he is fully, like, missing the skin. He doesn't have that bit anymore, but it is not gushing blood like it should be.
That's concerning.
Just see the ribs in there. It's fine.
Our little zombie boy, but okay.
Hey, I don't know. I've gotten 4 claw attacks in that spot and a bite now. Maybe we did get down to ribs. That'd be creepy. But yeah, Zealous tries to...
Yeah, but definitely with that bite, chunk of skin comes.
Yeah. Clothes, too.
Distressed bear roar.
Yeah, you hear, Zealous!
I think he was, he managed to avoid the one attack struggling, but then getting that claw and that, like, hooks it just enough for then the teeth. And it's not a gradual losing consciousness. It's one moment he is awake and struggling, and the next moment he's out. He's just gone completely. Absolutely limp. I was wondering, like, Zealous, are you going to pass out in the water?
So that's Cocane's turn.
Of course he is, because he's always in the water.
And I think it just had a victory, so it doesn't even sink back down. It's feeling full of itself.
It's got food. It's time to chomp chomp.
Exactly.
Hurricane splooshes into the water. As Mars flips Artemis off.
Hey, you know what? You know what? My pack's over there. You could grab that and grab some potions out of there if you really want.
It's an action to feed it to someone and you roll for it.
And I'm gonna say, with how big the Hydrodae is, it would be hard to get to
Fair.
Zealous to kind of pour it down his throat right now. Like, I know, looking at the map, technically he's within 5 feet, but thinking,
it's still through enemy space.
it's through enemy space. So even, like, reaching out and trying to touch Zealous,
And to be fair, since we did say he fell backwards, his head is further away.
that's true.
But I would be able to touch him. From
yeah,
here,
you could
correct?
you could arguably
get, like, a
lay on hands, yes.
Yeah.
A foot.
You could get a foot. Or you could try and bring this thing down, because while it's looking victorious right now, it's out of the water, it can't heal again,
Still have advantage on attacks against it.
I'm going to have to do that right now. Which is cool, because it hasn't been a minute this entire fight, correct?
Correct.
Cool. That means it's hit me within the last minute.
No. You're going to do something.
I'm going to do a fun thing. But it all depends on if I hit first.
Yeah.
I have advantage, though.
Yes, you have advantage with Fairy Fire. Because I haven't lost that yet.
Impressively.
Surprise, yeah.
Do you have Blackstones to spend?
I only have the one.
Damn.
I wish I could give you some. I'm sorry. How many white stones do you have? You could grant a reroll to an ally.
Fuck it. Yeah. Reroll it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Troxin rushes out again, but this time, instead of hugging, like, fully takes Rokane's hand and
Hopefully.
helps.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Guys.
Just a single
Just a
die.
single one? Okay.
Yeah, just a single D20.
Fuck you. 6 plus 5.
11.
No.
Alright, we'll try and shield bash. Nope, that's with advantage.
We tried.
I tried. I don't have any more gems.
15 to hit.
Just misses.
That
my
Hydra
AC
baby.
16.
Yeah.
It's not the highest, but
Just high enough to be frustrating.
Yeah.
You'll need to describe what what happened.
I mean, nothing. Like, he literally just dropped into the water and
It's probably
He doesn't know how to
because he
fight.
dropped into the water. Oh yeah, you're actually supposed to have roll flat with that because you're in the water right now.
nothing
Oh well.
would have mattered.
No, and it wouldn't have
anyways.
changed, but you're in the swimmy water now.
Yeah.
And that's probably why you're not you watched Egan drop into it earlier, but it's still different when you're in it and trying to fight when you're swimming.
So that's my turn. There's nothing else I can do.
Swing with your short sword and it just goes wide.
Even with the visions of Droxen that tries to push his arm into the right spot, it just with the movement in the water, it doesn't work.
yeah, I think looks at you almost apologetically as she fades.
No.
Sad bear noises.
And then I imagine with the shield. I mean, that's the shield, the big flat thing pushing through water. That's
It's
even
so slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like it makes contact, but it's just not.
It's almost like with the ooze, you more like push off of it on
Yeah.
accident and kind of hit the ledge behind you.
Have you used all your movement? Do you want to move back and get out of the water?
Not to provoke an attack, no.
It can't do reactions right now. Oh wait,
Yeah.
no, that was.
That was just because of the cantrip that one round, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we said the Hydrodae was deeper.
Not anymore. It
Not
came
anymore.
Up, it came up to chomp you,
That's true.
and it's
that's
still
true.
here,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Sorry, trying to help get you out of there so you could not have the water issue.
But that's the ooze's turn.
Where is
God
it?
damn, we're over to dropping down to the ooze.
Yep. Where's it dashing to?
I think towards you guys. Probably more towards the bear.
5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, he can.
Oh,
No.
he can.
No, it's 25 to get to me, so
Okay.
he would have to dash.
Okay.
Does it dash to get that
Yes.
right up on me? Great.
Which means it's the bear.
Last game, we were feeling okay with how things were going, and now we're fucked again.
Yep.
We might be going back to fearful now.
Does the bear have to swim since you said that was deeper? Or no, it managed to stay on the edge, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Just barely, yeah.
But it rolled a nat 1 on its initiative, guys,
So it can't even dash.
Yeah, and I can't hit.
the opposite side of the nat 20. Nat 1, no action.
Yeah.
Hey,
You lose your-
Artemis.
Yeah, you get to roll our d12 now.
Alright, prepare for the yells. I got a 2.
That's a bear.
I think that's another bear.
That is another bear. Another now. These bears are
Amazing.
just like having a lazy day.
They just woke up. They were in hibernation when they got infected. They're like, what is this? I'm so tired. I'm so hungry.
I like the idea that Icor changes so much, but not the bear's hibernation.
Changed just enough yet that they woke up, but they're
Yeah.
like, "Meh, I don't want to be here.
Which I'm just gonna put that bear under the other one.
No, yeah.
So, another bear comes lumbering after that first one.
I got good news.
Do you though?
You suddenly feel the cave rumbling, and you hear that whistle that is just like danger whistle, but and that passage is now blocked off. Nothing can come through it. So
Yay.
anything you roll that would have come through there,
Can't anymore because it's collapsed effectively.
yeah. Means you can't get out that way, but
Thanks, Corin.
Thank you, Corin.
So did stuff collapse on the bear, or...
Ooh.
oh shit, yeah.
Alright, goodbye, bear.
Yeah, I think the bear just gets fucking buried.
Buried.
Unfortunately, with how Corn's doing, that is the one help they can give. Which is a big help, but
yeah.
now that they've helped, they can't do anymore.
But we appreciate the help, Corin.
Yes, we do.
Kind of a moment of, oh shit. So that's a small reprieve, and it's appreciated.
Not for you, though.
Well,
You don't know anything.
You're unconscious. You don't know what's going on.
you know what? Corin shook the mountain, and a rock falls on my head.
And you're just dead.
All right, infected got one. Gonna go for the bear.
I love the rumbles.
13?
Hits.
Ten slashing damage.
Okay.
And that's a nat 1, so it does not get you second, so it does not grapple you.
Yay. I don't get my bear heart ripped out.
Would that still be auto death if in bear form? I don't think so.
Technically, yes.
It's still your heart.
Yeah, it's like the power word kill argument with wild shape or polymorph. It's like, that's not dropping your HP to 0. That is just killing you.
That's fair.
Yeah.
All right. Zealous.
Death save in secret.
I'm unconscious and floating in water. Whee!
Actually, no death save.
No death save?
No death save.
Why no death save, you freakish little zombie?
What are you?
Unconscious right now.
But you're in that water.
I am in the water. At least it's only 1 stone.
You're not submerged.
It's fair, you're floating.
That's yeah.
But Zealous, you're in this weird place between here and not here. You can almost hear your friends fighting, and something in you is hanging on, but you can't quite get up. But you're hearing the shout and you're hearing the worry, and you also hear a small voice in your head that sounds very far away, but it's a very soothing voice that goes, "Don't worry, I've got you." And just in case it does sound like a femme presenting voice.
That's almost more concerning. I know I'm being unconscious. I can't really properly recognize, but is it a voice I know?
No.
Okay.
It's your dream bitch, Mars.
Oh no.
Yeah. Was it insects?
We assume, we don't know.
Yeah.
We
Well, I
assume,
mean,
we don't
that's
know.
Who I'm going to assume is that as well.
Yeah, that what makes it more concerning. Emery's describing this. I'm like, Arsted? Arsted, that'd be not Neo. Oh no.
No, femme voice. Fuck!
That's Egan.
I'm floating.
You're floating. I'm surrounded. Not a fuck ton I can do, but I know the ooze hasn't been hit yet. How does the gaunt one look? Aside from horrific?
Not like on death's door, but not great.
I'm giving you a chance. Don't fuck me. To my wooden die. We're going to try to slash the gaunt one with my claws. You're not fully grounded, but you might be a little grounded. But that is a 19 to hit.
Hits.
Does my sneak attack still come into play?
Allies are within.
We have
Not yet. You need to get more used to.
since it's just my
Claws.
my
makes sense.
unarmored attack. Unarmed attack, technically.
Yeah, you can still do like bonus action disengage and shit, but
Ooh, I'm so good as a bear. That's max damage for 10 slashing damage.
All that practice with being bear and stuff.
I'm
It's paying
so
off.
good as a bear.
Still not on death's door, but like, you know, walking up the walkway to death's door.
Can we argue I can still offhand attack with my other claws?
'Cause you have the feet, yes.
Cool.
That's fair.
That's another 19 to hit
Yep.
for 6 damage.
Very nice.
I'm so good as a bear.
It's you're a bear and your Papa Bear instincts.
Yeah, I just watched Zealous go down, so it's like, must take care of threats to save Zealous. Papa Bear.
It's ringing death's doorbell now.
Good.
Take it out, Grolin.
Ding dong, I'm here for you, Dad. Please let me
Here's the
in.
bad thing. He just saw Zealous go down.
No, that's fair.
Oof.
Is he about to come down from his perch to try to...
No, stay up there. That's much better.
How far away?
30 feet down, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 feet away.
I could
Tech,
suggest something.
if he just yeets himself off into the water, because falling doesn't take movement.
Yeah.
It's just the 10, 20, 30... No, yeah, it's still 45 to him. But long jump dive into the water?
My suggestion would be tie a healing potion to an arrow and shoot.
Fucking shoot you in the head.
Well, no, not in the head.
So what I think he's gonna do is the first thing is he is gonna shoot the gaunt one.
Fair.
Seeing how fucked up it looks, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, that hits. With max damage from the lizard.
Nice.
So it nearly killed it with the bow, but then you see the lizard, and it's a little bigger than some of the other era lizards, and it just goes in, and the gaunt one falls under the water and is dead. Yay.
Amazing. Yay!
Beautiful.
So
And
now,
then Roland will long jump, which will get him.
when you make a standing long jump, you can leap half the distance of your strength score. So what's his strength score?
10.
So he can dive 5 feet forward effectively.
Yes.
So he lands here.
Yeah.
So that, I mean, with falling not counting for anything, the 5 feet forward still is helpful.
Yeah.
So he can yeet forward 5 feet and dive into the water. And then it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's still 35 feet to Zealous.
He can get 30. But the next time he's gonna do his salve on.
That big gaping hole in the side.
It's just packing the wound. It's like, how much shit do I have to pack this hole? Holy shit! Wrap it!
Why is it so deep?
How did he not go down sooner with how much is missing? God damn it!
You can't blame Gwilyn then.
No.
No.
I would say that would be a really funny place for us to go to break.
Let's go to break. See you soon.
Hey guys, we wouldn't be able to do this podcast without the support of our listeners. If you'd like to support us even more, you should head over to Patreon and check us out there at patreon.com/rollforfocus-podcast. You'll get all kinds of cool stuff like our hyper-focus episodes that release on our off weeks, where we talk about the episode and our thoughts and predictions about the future of the show, us playing games in and out of character. You can suggest an NPC or a magic item for Emery to give us in the world. There's some fun canon-adjacent shenanigans and backstory info you can find. And we have 2 mini-campaigns running. For patients and higher tiers, we have our first side tangent campaign called The Pilgrimage. Emery and I are running a Tales of the Valiant game where a beastkin war cleric of the trickster god Nakresh is on her very first official pilgrimage. What could go wrong? And Play to Your U tier gets our first off-topic campaign called Clean Slate. It's a quote-unquote blank sheet D&D campaign. What does that mean? You'll have to listen to find out. And we're enacting our very first Patreon stretch goal. When we get to 50 paid tier patrons, Emery is going to run a one-shot where we play a group of adventurers that run into the ancestors before they became the world-saving heroes we know now. Even more fun, patrons will be able to pitch character concepts we'll choose from to build our one-shot characters. You can join for as little as $1 a month, and every dollar we make goes right back into producing our podcast with the hopes we can improve and make it everything our listeners deserve. Thanks!
Welcome back. Hope you had a good break.
Yeah.
Or were you on the edges of your seat, grouping?
Fast forwarding through our little ad if we have it to get to the rest of the fight.
Yeah. For the Hydrodae.
Woo!
Blur, blur, blur.
He's got a Rocane right in front of
Yeah,
him.
going for Vocane.
Good.
At least you're not making me a chew toy, so that's nice.
13 to hit.
No.
You just pull yourself up into a ball behind your shield when it comes forward since you're floating.
15 to hit.
No.
Like being in a wave pool.
Bouncing against the fucking ledge of the hood.
22 to hit.
Yes.
If anything, the ledge helps you hold on with one hand and hold your shield in front of you with the other.
It is like a wave pool. Hey, ooh, this is a bite. You don't get sleepies.
Nope.
You don't get sleepies.
I do get ouchies though.
You do get ouchies,
You do
but
get
no
ouchies.
sleepies.
But that's cool. That's something that doesn't come up much when people play elves, really.
Yeah. Like, it's mentioned with the trancing, but it's not often like, oh, sleep. Oh, you don't have to go to sleep.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was excited.
Yeah, I know.
All right. You take 8 piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And this spit does come, but you don't feel tired at all.
Nope.
But you do take 2 ichoric damage.
So 10. I'm going to use my reaction for shell shocked.
Okay.
It's a D12.
Another brother, why?
8. 9, 10.
Oh, did you completely reduce
I
it?
completely reduced it.
Ooh,
So 10.
nice.
So that 10 damage gets turned back to him.
He's under that threshold again.
Rokane's starting to get annoyed. Cool, my HP didn't go down.
But after a somewhat unsuccessful, not even so, a completely unsuccessful round.
What's the shell? Did the shell shock? Like, how does that?
Yeah, so I think the shell comes out as it's biting you, completely negating the attack, and the spike goes in its fucking mouth. Not fun.
Not the kind of ichor he once inserted.
Chomps down on it, eats it. Nom, 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 nom. Pierces its tongue.
Got a tongue piercing now.
Dope.
But nice job reducing that, Rokane.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I just got lucky.
Let ooze.
I thought it was Rokane's turn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to skip you.
Just because you tried to kill him doesn't mean he doesn't get his turn.
I've also been in the water for a full round.
Yes.
Thank you. I need that.
So you have enough to spend on a reroll?
I'm going to attempt to stab him. Again. Finally, for
Ooh.
a soft 20 to hit.
Ooh,
Hits.
nice.
Cool. I'm going to roll the normal damage, and then I'll explain what I'm doing next.
Interesting.
I think I know what you're doing.
You should know, yeah. So it's going to be 4, I think. Yeah, 4 slashing, because I rolled minimum. But that's okay. Because I'm going...
4 total or 4 halved?
That's,
4 total.
That's 4 total, so 2 halved.
We gotta get you a magic weapon.
We've been trying.
I know.
As my bonus action, whenever I strike a creature who has hurt me within the last minute, I can add 2d6 ichoric damage to my melee attack.
Oh, yeah. It's been a long time since you've used that.
Has it?
I have not
Yeah,
used
yeah.
that before.
Oh, not
I've
at all.
only used Shell Shocked.
Yeah.
This one I have nicknamed right now Revenge.
It's been a long time since that one was even brought up at all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
so
earned that a long time ago.
your blade from you comes ichor and it wraps around your blade, making it sharper and
That'll be 5 ichoric damage.
It's almost at its second threshold.
And that's all I can do, since that was my action and bonus action to use that ability.
Now it's the ooze, who's got a bear in front of it and a growlin beside it.
And a zealous
Unconscious.
catty corner to it.
Yeah.
It's gonna go for Gwyn.
Damn it.
Aw.
Why?
It is not gonna hit Gwyn.
Good.
Phew.
Meaning,
Oh shit, the other bear.
Yeah, we do still have one incoming bear.
Yeah. Which can move up either to the bear or to Rocane.
I think it's just gonna go for the first thing, which is Rocane.
That's fine.
No!
Good.
So it chomps at you, but you're like, go the fuck away. You're like, you're not even...
I don't even give a shit about you. Go away. Go away.
Leave!
I like
You just bob under the water real
Yeah.
quick. When it chomps at you, you just bob under.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Just kind of pushes himself down under the water a little bit. Slops.
Who said I couldn't fight underwater? I'm doing great.
Still a D12 at the end of the round.
For now.
10. What?
What did you roll?
To see what comes in, if anything does, at the start of our round.
What did you bring upon us?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Maybe nothing.
Maybe nothing.
Maybe if we're lucky.
Or the last terrible thing.
I don't like that.
Just some infected dead bodies.
Just some infected dead
How many?
bodies.
Just some,
Wait a minute.
Is that
No.
They were
Okay.
coming from the other side?
So you hear on the other side.
Let me in.
Well, one.
Thud, thud, thud.
Yeah.
Hello.
I'm trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty! Let me in!
Corin, no.
No spam calls.
Oh God.
So yeah, does not enter initiative. Thank you, Corin.
Thank you, Corin.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Corin.
Good roll.
Still no death saves for fucking zombie boy over here, or...
No, do we want to tell him?
Sure, we can.
So there's a Shadow Sorcerer thing where when you would drop to 0, you instead gain 1. Artemis liked the flavor that the very first time it happens, that they still stay unconscious because there's something that is happening to Zealous's body for the first time, and if the thing that got him under was traumatic enough, it would make sense that he'd stay unconscious. Mm-hmm. And I would say that bite was pretty fucking traumatic.
Yep. It's called Strength of the Grave. So, Zombie Boy's not fully inaccurate.
What are you?
A Shadow Sorcerer!
Uh-huh.
That means nothing. But everything.
So, but in the future, this does actually require me to make saving throws and stuff, but for this very first time, Emery was
Yeah,
nice for
Artemis
story-wise.
basically take the handicap of...
Not immediately popping back up.
Yeah. And for that, I was willing to not have them make the save.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So,
It's just a different flavored Shadow Sorcerer ability.
no, that's fair. We still think you're hiding something, but anyway.
But yeah, from now on, it will be the normal rolls just for the first time.
No, that's fair.
Yeah. Which, so that's been a long time coming.
Long time coming.
Well, almost a year, technically.
Well, no, I think the idea was had pretty close to when we started.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So yeah, almost a year.
Over a year now for in-game release.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. But as of now playing.
I was about to say, still about a year. We started in like October of last year.
Oh, that's true.
That's true, yeah. Recording.
So, back to
That's right.
Egan's turn.
Oh yeah, Gauntlet's dead. Never mind. That's good. I rolled a nat 20. Anyway.
Yeah, go
Oh,
on
for
instead,
nothing.
bro.
Good.
Waste those nat 20s. Fuck yeah, unless they're for Grolin. But,
Excuse me.
Oh.
oh yeah, you have been in the water for another round.
I'm dead man floating, though. It's fine.
You have a massive gaping hole
in your side.
that I can just kind of.
That's not bleeding like it should be, which is concerning in its own right. But yeah, Egan's gonna pivot towards the ooze. Actually, well, he already has advantage, so that's moot. I was about to say he'd move to flank with Grolin, but he doesn't need to. $13 to hit the ooze.
Yeah.
Have low AC,
The
I
8.
think.
For 6 damage. And then off claw attack. 19 on the die.
Yup.
For 4 damage. I rolled the exact fucking same thing on the d4s.
Nice.
But yeah, so just kind of sees Grolin coming to Zealous's aid, and there's not a lot Egan could do except drag him up onto the ledge better, so he just turns and again rears up and comes down to slash into this fucking ooze. And again, it's like knives through jelly. It's not doing a lot, but
But you're doing stuff.
but it's at least get this thing's attention on me, maybe, to give Grolin some time to get Zealous situated.
Yeah, you probably saw the ooze kind of reaching out for Grolin too. You know.
It's like, now pay attention to me! Angry bear roar!
Doing 2nd level cure wounds on Zealous. And I think because, yeah, the salve wouldn't really help right now, but he takes his salve, and he's done this before because it's all organic. He kind of mixes it into like some water, some pure water that he has.
Let me get some of this Icor water. That's healthy.
But yeah, some of like from his water skin, mixes it up. It won't taste the best, but it's not bad for you ingesting it, and just pours it down. Oh, that's 8. Oh, I'm rolling a d10. Never mind.
JK.
That's 5 plus 8
13.
plus 1 second. Plus 4.
17.
You get 17 health back. So you're
Damn.
still floating, and you come to, and you're having this. Again, it's not like awfully tasting, but it is something that's meant to be a.
It tastes very much like dirt and medicinal herbs.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm coming to consciousness with stuff going down my throat, so like.
Yeah.
There's
And
some coughing and sputtering.
Yeah.
Yeah, but after a point, you like his hand. He's basically like you're still floating, but his hands are under you, kind of like how you help a kid float on their back.
Yeah, I think he comes across just coughing and like.
You're okay. You're
flailing,
okay.
like, what happened?
That thing took a chunk out of you. Don't look down at your stomach.
As he looks down at his stomach.
You see a full chunk of skin just missing. You have literally had a bite taken out of you. That will remain forever. That is not. Unless you get like a fucking full
Restoration.
not whatever that one that helps you regrow.
Regenerate.
Yeah, regenerate. So unless you get a full regenerate, you will always have a little chunk out of you.
That's fine.
Battle scar.
Yeah, I think that was just like, oh fuck.
Yeah, you look down, you see that, and Golan trying to like keep light, but you can tell like it is not light at all. Like his voice is trembling, but he's like, "Scars are sexy."
I think he has a weak laugh at that. A saving grace.
But yeah, that's Golan's turn. Turn well spent, and a final 2nd level spell slot well spent.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Grolin. Aw, what if that spot never glows again?
Aww.
With the scar tissue.
Again, just get a regeneration.
All
You'll
of
be
your
fine.
bioluminescence just got bitten out, so it's just the skin healing over. It doesn't really reactivate.
But that's the Hydrodae. I don't think it's even focused at Zealous. Like, it was focused on Zealous, but it has not noticed that you're up and moving. It still thinks it finished you.
I was gonna say,
And
I've also
Rocaine
heard it.
has done a lot of damage to it.
So
That's
yeah,
fair.
gonna go for Rocaine. That's a 22 to hit.
Fuck.
Ten slashing damage.
How you looking, bud?
You gonna do a reaction potentially?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do it.
Okay.
Just push it back towards him. That's only 5. So he takes 5 Icoric.
Damage is damage.
Yeah.
Especially when it's taking it away from the damage you take.
Yeah.
That's a 19 on the die, so that's gonna hit you. 1 plus 1 plus 4, so minimum damage.
5.
6.
6, sorry.
And then that one's on the bite.
Yay!
Woo!
So I did reduce a good chunk of damage.
Yeah, about
You,
a third.
you figured out the bobbing in the water to avoid the attacks.
First we go up, then we go down, then we go to the side.
It is Vokane's turn.
Thank you. I'm going to, surprisingly, attack it.
What?
How bizarre.
How bizarre.
How bizarre.
18 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. And I'm going to use my bonus action to do the...
Extra Icoric
Yeah,
damage.
just in a moment, though. First is...
You did it again.
Yep, that's going to be 4 slashing
Minimum?
damage. Yep, minimum again. Plus the 2d6... Where's my information? There it is. 2d6 again. Fuck you. I'll roll this one twice.
Do you want friendship dice?
6, sure. Is this one going to be nice?
I don't know. It's really just the D20 that's mean to
Not
me.
bad. 9 Icoric damage.
I don't know why the D20 hates me. The rest are okay.
No more rolling on the table for you guys.
Oh, thank goodness. I'll have to
It is
roll.
at a 1/4 of its health, which is the threshold. Well, it's under a 1/4, but it...
No, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Rocane again swipes at it as the Icor. I like to feel like it kind of comes out of his arm, runs down his hand, encases the sword, and just pierces into it. Mm-hmm. I also like the idea that when it's pierced inside, it goes.
I was about to say, I like the idea that it like shatters to do that extra 2d6.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
It gets inside and...
Spines out, kind
Yeah.
of.
I was also picturing as it's coming down and like coating your sword, it makes it just, slightly longer, and then
Yeah.
that tip is the thing that can shatter and spark and everything,
Yeah.
which is really cool.
That'd be dope.
Wait.
Oh?
What is the ability for stun? Is that an action?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that is the ooze's turn.
Yep. A bear just slashed it up real good.
Gonna go for the bear this time.
Come at me, bro.
It's a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Bear's AC is 11. Ow, excuse me.
Five bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
6 Icoric damage.
Okay.
Let me add that to your threshold. And you are grappled.
Good. That's fine.
That is the bear.
Yep.
Gonna try and bite Rocane. Bear, you suck. That's another nat one. But that is back to the top of the round.
With
No
A now
rolling.
awake zealous.
Yay! Still in fucking
Who's just
Icor.
getting those black stones.
How many you got now?
too many.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
We should probably step on that stone
I was
when you
about
get
to say, if we go back home to base before we go to Abreu, I could get some shit with that.
back. Don't know if you want it, but hey.
We know Zealous doesn't, but
No, but in this fight, he has actually used more Icor related stuff.
No.
So, as that's seeped into him, and he's just.
his judgment's been clouded.
Yeah, in a way. Okay. I think he's gonna be like, hold on. And then he's gonna twist sideways and attempt to stab Hydrodae.
You technically prone?
I mean,
The way you just described it is I turned from my back to...
Well, he was floating on his back when he was unconscious, and that's how I imagine
you can
he
be
would-
like
he could
dip
just
your feet down.
swivel to
Yeah.
be straight
yeah,
up.
you just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
Go
anything,
ahead.
it's kind of twisting out of Grolin's arms to get straight up.
Put me down.
Stop filling me up.
but that's a 13 plus 7.
Soft
10,
20.
20.
That hits.
10.
You added 7 plus 3 and then carried your 1.
And what are you using?
My magic dagger.
Okay.
Stabby stab.
Which, do I get sneak attack with Rocaine being right there?
Yeah.
So that's a D4 and
Plus
a
a D6?
D6.
Hell yeah.
And what do I spend to increase my sneakies?
Is that a stone only thing, or can
Let
you
me
do that
double
at
check.
any time?
Exchange gems to increase.
I
I'd
think
assume
it's
it's white
it's
ones.
3 white gems.
It
I
is
don't-
3 white gems, but let me...
Oh, total to increase it?
Yes. Every
Okay.
time you increase it another d6, it's 3 white gems.
Yeah, I do have that. That's one of the ones you have to be on the stone for.
Ah, okay.
I
Not something I
apologize.
just can't spend right here and there. Darn.
No. But if you wanted like a spell or something from Icor or Ancestor.
Oh, I can't do Ancestor. I only have white stone. 1 white stone.
Okay, so Icor.
Are there any smites he could get from Icor?
Yes.
Oh, shit!
yeah.
Smite.
Because
Smite.
that's
with
about
Icor.
the only thing that would come in handy for a melee attack
Smite,
right
smite
now.
with Icor.
Give me a... If you want to, you would have to give me 3 gems for a smite.
Only 3.
Is it actually smite?
There's a lot of level 1 smites, yeah.
Fuck yeah, sure. Why not? I've been kind of inadvertently tapping into Icor shit during this fight. I want to hurt this thing still.
You now have the ability to do Wrathful Smite.
Ooh, yes. Join me on my
Okay, so this just goes under my like powers of the Blackstone, right?
Yeah, it's a once a day spell.
Oh, it's a spell.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
It
that's
is-
not
it-
where that goes.
It is a proper spell. Wrathful Smite, it's a first level spell. Bonus action, concentration up to a minute. The next time you hit with a melee weapon attack during the spell's duration, your attack deals an extra 1d6 psychic damage. Additionally, if the target is a creature, it must make a wisdom saving throw or be frightened of you until the spell ends. As an action, the creature can make a wisdom check against your spell save DC to steal its resolve and end this spell.
Okay, so since we usually flavor as these things going off right away, is this going on with my attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what a smite is anyway. It has to be paired with a melee attack.
I just assume it's also using his bonus action without him actively
It is
choosing.
using your bonus.
That's fine. That's fine. It's just the way that is. I think you have to cast it, and then it's, your attack.
Usually, yeah, you use your bonus action to cast it, and then you have concentration on it, both until you use the attack and the effect goes off, and then the concentration continues to hold while it's afraid of you.
Okay. So,
And I'm gonna need to know each type of damage.
okay.
Well, the sneak is the same as the dagger.
Yeah.
And that's magic.
yeah. Oh, never mind then, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's not resistant to psychic.
Oh, good.
One of the only other kinds it's not.
Okay, so that was 5 psychic damage, and then 9 regular stabby damage. So 14.
Plus your mod.
Oh, yes, and plus my mod.
Plus
Sorry.
your mod?
Plus another 5.
I forget your dex is so high.
Yeah. So 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 damage total. 5 of
And
which
then
are
doesn't
psychic.
Wrathful Smite add to...
That's including their d6.
Oh, okay.
Of that.
Yeah, so 5 of that, 19 is psychic.
And then additionally, if the target is a creature, it must succeed on a wisdom save or be frightened if it's not immune to frightened.
It's not immune to fighting, but it dies.
Hey, good job, Sally!
So I'm going to describe what happens because I usually describe the first time you use a spell from an ancestor in Ikoic. So you are so fucking sick of this. It knocked you out. It took a chunk of you. You're tired. Grolin's in the fucking water now. And you still got an ooze and a bear, and you're just sick of this, and you're so angry. So you stab this dagger down, and I think it's like directly in front of you, which, given it's a little taller, I think that goes into its side, which is really nice symmetry, I think, because it got your side, you got its side.
I imagine it's lower on my side, but I'm going for the heart.
That's true.
But still.
But you stab up into it, bring it down, and as it does, you see this shockwave emanating from your dagger that is not anything you can do usually, and you see it kind of clutch its head and fall into the water, making a huge splash. Everybody,
Bunch of bears.
He does not have anything clever. He's just like, fucking finally.
Victory roar from Bear.
We're not done.
From Dad Bear. Yes, but the scariest thing is taken care of. Yes, I'm aware I'm still grappled by an ooze, but...
Does your fairy fire do anything? Like just a spark of green as it does?
I think it once the creature dies, I think that soft green like haze that had been around it kind of lifts off and dissipates into our surroundings.
Mm-hmm.
Into the darkness.
Yeah. So it's, again, nothing clever, just fucking finally, and then back over shoulder to Grolin of like, gotta get out of the water, and he'll... the ooze is right there, maybe I don't want to move.
Just stay still for now.
Gotta get out of the water. Oh, in a minute. Oh.
Yeah. Gotta get out of the water, about to move, realizes there's an ooze there, and realizes it's grappling Egan. Like, never mind. Just kind of turn in the water to get...
Bear Egan, your turn.
I'm gonna slash at the ooze that's hugging me.
Huggies.
That's a 22 to hit
Hits.
for 6 slashing damage. And then offhand claw. That's a 13 to hit. For 8 damage.
Looking rough.
So it's just another... It's not even so much slashing as like trying to drag it off of himself, I think, since he's being wrapped around with this ooze. It's just trying to claw it out of his fur at this point. That's all.
But nice.
Growling.
I'm so good as a bear.
I'm the best bear. Gwilyn is sick of this. He's gonna chaos bolt the thing.
Fair.
I'm gonna remember to actually use the damage that decides.
Yeah, you got 2 d8s and a d6.
And one of those d8s determines the type. They didn't include one of their d8s as damage last time they used it because they thought one just determined the amount and the other was the damage dealt.
Artemis, would you like to give Gwilyn a friendship die?
What do you need?
A D8.
No.
I'll give them a friendship die if they don't.
No.
Do you want to not use the bad guy die and
No bad guy
one
die.
of you give me a D6 and someone else gives me a D8?
I'll give the d6.
Do you want to do friendship die?
Yeah.
Celis would love to give friendship
I will
die
do
to
friendship
Grolin.
die.
He'd love it if the friendship was not just friendship, but you know.
Hey, you gotta start somewhere.
Hate chip?
Want to give a manticle die?
Boyfriend die. Boyfriend die. Brother die. Respected colleague die.
Coworker. Employee.
Did you specify which D8 you wanted to be the damage?
Zealouses.
Oh,
That makes
I
sense.
God, I
makes
hope I did
sense.
not roll a poison or something.
Force.
Nice.
Fucking blasted away. Just
Just
Force
explodes
is,
off of Egan.
4 on the dice. So hey,
Yeah. So 4 plus 7 plus
11.
3.
14.
Egan rolled him a 3. Rocane rolled him a 7. Zealous a 4.
But at least I rolled him something that would actually
yeah,
hurt.
absolutely. Like, yeah, I helped with the
How
damage.
much damage is that total?
14.
14.
Did Growling kill it?
He kills it.
Yay!
Splatters it across the fucking...
Yeah, it just explodes off of Egan, like, against the wall behind him with the force. First, we started the fight with Zealous getting his hair all blown as Egan pattered past him. Now it just gets hit with this force and his fur's all out of whack after the ooze got blown off of it.
Yeah, I think Zealous is like, nice shot.
You good, Egan?
Appreciative growl, just with a nod.
We're not done.
Nope.
Bear v. bear. Anyway,
But we are fucking close
Bear
to
v.
being
bear.
done.
except it's Rocane first.
It's Rokane's turn now, yeah. Hop. Oh, I'm still in the water.
Yep.
They did. He did last a whole round in the water.
But at least you'll not have to swim now.
No, because I'm climbing out of the water to get into Bear's face, and I'm going to attack it with my sword. 19 to hit.
Yeah, it's a bear.
Yeah, it's
We
all
do
bad.
not have high AC.
Oh, that's a max damage of 9 slashing. And sure, I'll shield bash it as well.
I was about to say the bear hasn't been touched, so
No, yeah, I've ignored it this entire time.
and it's been failing at hitting you.
Yeah. 9 plus 3 for a 12 to hit.
1 second. I just had the bear up, and now I'm looking through my pocketbook of monsters.
You're fine.
Go on, sing
Got a
it.
pocket full of monsters. I'm never gonna not sing it.
Oh yeah, its AC is 11. You got it.
Okay, yeah.
I wasn't sure if we had the same AC or not.
To be fair, you're different types of
Exactly. That's why I wasn't sure.
Oh, for another max damage of 4.
4 bonk damage.
Already not looking amazing.
That's my turn. That's all I get.
And then it's Bear's turn. Woo!
Just use my reaction to kill it. If it hits.
If it hits, has to hit for you to do that.
Hey! 14 plus 5?
Yeah, that
19
hits.
hits.
Shell shock, shell
Yeah,
shock.
I'm gonna
Shell
shell
shock.
shock.
Shell shock.
It does have multi-attack.
Okay, how much damage does
So the bite does 7 plus 4.
11.
11. I'll use shell shock and see how much I can reduce. 8, 9, 10 of that is returned back to him.
Oochies. So you only take 1.
And then it is gonna claw ya.
Okay.
I should have been doing multi-attack this whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well.
It's been rolling nat ones. You know what?
Yeah,
it
yeah.
lost out.
It kept slipping
That's
in
the
the water.
consequence of its now.
Again,
Yeah.
it just woke up from hibernation. It's slip sliding in the water. Like,
It's making up for shit now. That's a nat 20.
Nice.
That's 2d6 plus 4 slashing. 2 plus 4 plus 4. So that's 10.
I
'Cause,
think
yeah.
you added the 4 twice in that instance because you said
2 plus 4, because it's 2d6.
yes,
Plus 4.
which is
8, 9, 10. So 10.
on top of the max, which is
Oh!
yeah, because I think you said max of 2d6 plus 4 already.
Yeah.
So just add 12 to that 10
So-
and take off that 6. Yeah.
Was that
Yeah.
So 22.
Yeah.
22?
How you looking, bud?
Not good anymore.
Are you about to go down?
It's okay. There's so many of us that before the bear again, we can kill it.
I'm now at 6.
Yeah, he went from 28 to 6. Tell us if you just want to take a breather on your turn, no one will judge you for it.
You think he's gonna fucking do that?
No, I know he's not going to do that.
You're still in the water, right?
Yes. Do you want to describe Bear's attacks, though?
Yeah, Bear just finally gets his shit together. veers back, bites you as you're still being bitten and held still by it. It uses its claws to slash across your stomach.
It's just this is the first time Rokane's been out of the water. He's been able to like push and move around in the water up until this point.
He's still a little wet too, so he kind of slid whenever it bit him, and then just fucking. My side's kind of missing a chunk now.
Yeah.
Not as bad as yours.
No.
So yeah, Zealous, that's you.
Jesus. Oh, what do I want him to do? I think he's tired. He's been knocked out. He's still kind of out of it. His magic is extremely depleted. I think we are going to stun the bear with 3 black stones. Or attempt to stun the bear. However that happens again, I forget.
Con save DC 15.
Yes, I no, like how it looks. Like what I do.
Ichor's extends from you and wraps around your target.
Okay. I like to imagine it's actually like he kind of swims sideways just a little bit to get a better view of the bear, but I'm pushing his arm out. The water ripples away, and then the ichor just kind of draws out of that water and up to the bear.
Oh, yes.
We
Not a
know.
D12.
Well, but that'd be nice.
Grolin has now seen Zealous.
Back on
use
your
the
bullshit.
ichor.
Nat 1.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Come on, bear boy.
But yeah, that happened. It's like, sorry, I don't think I can do much more.
Then
Just kind of treading water there.
Egan will come up beside Rokane to slashy slash with his claws.
Stunned is.
Nat 20, bitches.
I don't see you not killing this bitch, but
That's an auto 10 plus 6, so 16 damage.
has 1 hit point left.
Another nat 20
Jesus. You show this bear how to bear.
for 14. So yeah, with it held tight with that ichoric thing, he just comes up, rears up on his hind legs, and it's just a 1-2 slash with his claws across its fucking throat before he lands back on his feet.
Yeah, everything is still for a moment.
Ugh.
And then you suddenly hear a plop, and you hear, I can't swim! You went down!
Grolin can't swim?
No! Caxus is here!
Oh, Jesus.
So he just plopped in the water!
Oh no! I feel like where did he appear in the fucking water?
I think, like, right smack dab in the middle.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no, I feel like in the same breath, Egan's wild shape drops and he's diving into the fucking
Zealous
water.
is already going too. He's like, what the fuck? And then starts swimming.
Between the two of them, they grab his arms. It's like, come on, you're all right, you're all right.
What the fuck are you doing?
I felt I was a little weak, so I couldn't do it right away, but I felt that you were in distress, so I was hoping it would work. It didn't last time, and I'm here.
It's good to see you guys, but we're all right. We won. As they're like swimming backwards to the ledge and dragging his ass up onto it.
Oh, this is a lot of ichor, and that is where we'll end the session. We hope you had just as much fun listening as we had playing once again The Hydrodae is from Mediterranean Monsters by Legendary Games. Each one of these fight episodes, it's going to be in the description. Go check them out. I love the bestiaries so much. And remember, play to your you. Bye.
Fight over.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Roll for Focus from Campaign 1 Ouroboros. If you enjoyed it, please rate and review us wherever you listen, and you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, and TikTok at Roll for Focus. Episodes are edited and transcribed by the Roll for Focus team. Character art is by Miejik, also known as Fiesta TB. She can be found at linktree/Miejik, that's MEDEKH. Intro and outro music is The Last Dragon by Alex Bess. Background music is by Christopher Gallivan. If you want to do more to support us, for as little as $1 a month, you can join our Patreon. That's Patreon/Roll for Focus podcast. Get exclusive looks at character sheets, ad-free and early access to episodes, monthly extra content ranging from character backstories to games in and out of character to one-shots, shoutouts at the end of the episodes, and anything else we think would be fun.
Hey everyone, thank you all so much for all the support you give. We especially want to thank our patrons, like those who have found enlightenment and know that it's best to play to your you, like Luchik and MN House of Cats. Thank you guys so much. We couldn't do this without you. No, you're just a little Simba bear.
It's like when Zara tries to roar.
It's technically above the threshold now. I don't think I established what happened in my head if that happened. You still passed the threshold. I'm not gonna reinstate. I don't know.
What?
Basically, it healed itself up above, so it might be strong enough to call more of the things now. They didn't decide what would happen if it healed up after it got dropped below that threshold.
I think
Was what that mindless mumbling was.
Okay.
Thank you for the MMA translator. But yeah, I think I am going to go with I think it gets strong enough to possibly call in multiple of things. But it's not that much above the threshold, so you could easily, especially since it's not submerged.
Potentially drop it again, yeah.
Yeah. Or if it does drop away, you might get an opportunity attack on it and